You're the easy one to work with. The one who says, yeah, no problem. You give extra time, extra revisions, and extra grace. You think you're being helpful, but your flexibility is bleeding your business dry. Today, that's what we're talking about, because you need to know. This is FlashFilm Academy, where creators build a business, not just a portfolio. This is where you come when you're done listening to sponsor gurus pushing cameras instead of clients. Everything here is battle tested by real content creators in the field closing real deals. We teach you how to win, not just what trends. All right? Now that you got it, let's get right into it. Because this episode breaks down how flexibility quietly erodes your trust, your time, and your positioning. Inside FlashFilmAcademy.com, we'll show you how clear boundaries actually build respect. Plus, we got a step-by-step boundary reset framework you can use to clean this up without losing clients. Because that's the important thing, we don't want to lose clients. All right? Cool. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get to it, because this is what most creators get praised for early on. You show up on time, you respond fast, you never push back. You offer unlimited revisions, you reschedule without charging, you say yes because you think it's professional. But what happens? Clients take longer to respond, feedback becomes vague, and projects drag on. Scope expands quietly, your energy drains, and you start resenting your work. You didn't get worse, you got used. And I've been there before. I know exactly what that's like. And I'm gonna prevent you from going down that same path. Now let's talk about a few explanations you may have found on the internet, because this is what most will say. Just charge more, get better clients, say no more often, don't be afraid to walk away. And all that sounds empowering, but it skips the critical truth. You've trained your client to treat you this way, and they've learned exactly what you taught them. Flexibility isn't a problem. The lack of clarity is. Now, we're gonna break this down because we gotta look at it. This is where you stop looking at service and you start looking at structure. Being helpful isn't the issue. Being unclear about limits is. Here's the missing variable: boundary clarity. Without clear limits, professionalism look like permission. When there's no definition around time, scope, or revisions, flexibility becomes an expectation. Expectations become entitlement, and entitlement becomes burnout. You thought you were serving, you're slowly eroding trust. Now, this is where I stop, because without context, people hear set boundaries and go full shutdown. They burn bridges instead of building clarity. Inside FlashFilm Academy, we'll break down how to reestablish boundaries without losing clients, the exact language to reset expectations calmly, where to build flexibility that earns trust, not cost it. Plus, we'll include a boundary reset guide to walk you through real-world client conversations, tactical control, soft closes, because that's what the Academy is for. Not tough talk, tactical control. All right? In part 2, we'll fix it. My goal here is to let you know about a problem you didn't know you were having and show you that there's a solution. You can find it your way on the internet, feel free, or you can be a part of FlashFilm Academy, where we'll make sure we answer the 5 questions you need to have in place before you can even address this situation. And I always make sure I highlight this, because a lot of people think that it's just a quick fix, it's just a piece. But if your foundation is not together, what are you fixing? You're fixing crap on crap, and it won't fix your problem. That's probably why a lot of you think, these guys on the internet is just talking BS, because you don't have the foundation in place to add this content to add this knowledge to build upon. And just like building a home, we got to lay the foundation properly before we start to worry about why the windows aren't working. All right, with that being said, I'll either see you on the inside or I'll see you in the next video. As always, be inspired, be creative, but let's make this the year we're profitable, okay? Can we at least do that? Can we do that? Good. All right, guys. See you in the next video.
My name is David Thomas with White Coat Photography. Prior to joining FlashFilm Academy, my focus was on individual consumers and my niche was sports, earning about $70 per game. With the tools, training, and support of FlashFilm Academy, my business has evolved into a B2B focused content creation company, earning between $150 and $250 an hour with my corporate clients. If you're interested in the business of photography and videography, FlashFilm Academy is where you need to be.